a circle here, facing the pitcher. Following me? Facing the pitcher. You're in a big circle. So now you say ready, and now you see, this is what you're looking for. Anything else, bat up here, bat down here, kid up here like this, kid here, foot like this, hitting like this, head down here. You're fixing them. Your coaches are fixing them. Then you say, okay, relax. They get down here. Ready. See if they go back to it. You can take this in 5 minutes, and you can see what you got for guys with stances. Okay, ready. Load. Swing. Hold. Hold. The kids stop. You're going to have some kids down here. You're going to have other kids that are going to be like this. You're going to have other kids that are going to be like this. Got my point? You can take your coaches and say, no, when you're here, you need a back foot pivot. Here, stiff front leg. And you can go around in 5 minutes and work on your swings, okay? Ready, load, hit, hold, hold, hold. Uh-oh. Billy, when you're swinging too hard, you're falling off balance. You're an off-balance hitter. When you swing, you got to stay here, balanced. You can't be always falling, or you're swinging. Billy, you're dropping your back shoulder. Follow me? So you can work indoors on their swings so that when you go to practices and you're 2 weeks down the road, they all look like this. Guys, it's already been a success. You already are a rock star. We haven't even started hitting. Why? Because you have 3 kids that were here and have no chance. And now they at least look like a hitter. Their year for them is already complete. They're better already. That's your job. That's your payment. Nobody's going to pat you on the back. Nobody's going to say anything to you because they're not going to even see it. But you're going to know. That's why you coach. That's why you do what you do. That's your payment. You're helping a kid. That's it. So that would be the thing that I would do there, a suggestion. You don't have to take anything that I say. I have no problem with that. Doesn't offend me. These are things that help you. Okay? So we're here. We talked about the feet. Okay? We talked about the hands being here. Hands right up off the shoulder. Load. If a kid's going to load, here's their fatal mistake. Okay? When they load, watch. Ready? Load. What did they do when they loaded? Wrap. Beautiful. Why did it wrap? Here's what I find. Most kids, when they load with this hand. Ready, load. Ready, load. So, how I teach it, loose hand, this hand, top hand, brings it back. Ready, load. I'm loading with my top hand. I bring it back here so the back can stay in this position. How many inches do you load, coach? Ready, load. Too much. Ready, back. I load with my hands only a couple inches. So when I hit, I personally believe. Now, why would I believe this? I'm 5'0". I don't have a lot to me. Well, now I do. But when I played, I didn't. I was cut. I was playing about 170, 180. I was ready to roll, cut. You know, I had to get, I'm playing with the big boys. I'm playing with 6'5", 245 pounds, nothing but muscle. And I got to compete and make money. I got to hit like they do. So I had to get some momentum going. I had to get here. So when I loaded, I went back. My body went back. My hands went back. But I was always balanced. Stride. Boom. All my weight was there. An extension through. So when I loaded, I'm going to the load. You just take it here. Ready? Back. My hands went back just a little bit. My shoulder cocked just a little bit. Some guys teach that you load big time with your shoulder, and then you hit. That's called rotational. If guys are throwing out big terms, I'm always scared. When people throw out big terms to me, financial world, doctor world, they're trying to impress me. If they've got to try to impress me with big words, I'm not so sure they're confident about what the heck they do. Okay? Okay, I got cancer. What do I need to do? Okay? Talk to me in words that I know. Okay? You start throwing out this and a lipothoid goes here and this and that, you lost me at that whatever term. Talk to me. Same thing in baseball. We don't need big terms to figure it out. Rotational is this, guys. You just take it and we rotate on an axis. We rotate. Linear is more where you come back here. There's two people, there's two different schools of thought. My school of thought is kind of a combination of both. I can't get to one without the other. That's just me. Okay? But again, I prove everything I say. We're here. When I load, I want to load with this hand back. Look where my hands stay. I'm right in the hitting zone, ready to go from point A to point B. After I fire to the ball, watch. Hugely important. Hugely important. Load, hit. There's contact. The bat is fairly level. If it's a little bit down, I have no problem. You want a good hitter. At my level, I have a kid. Plays for me. First year he plays for me. He's a sophomore. He hits. And guys said to me yesterday, man, can the kid hit? Why, guys? Why do you think he can hit? You struggle. Why? Because when he swings, his bat's in the hitting zone for a long period of time. Your swing is in the zone and out of the zone in a short period of time. Joe Mauer, even though this is the swing, watch. Was my bat in the zone long?
No.
No, not by that look, but if you watch the swing, slow motion, it's in for an eternity. Why? Because I'm in the zone. Watch. Slow motion. I'm in the hitting zone. Right now. Watch. In, out, out. Okay? Compared to, here we are here. Shoulder swinger, still not in. In, out, out. Okay? So that's why you look at a kid, how come he can crush and that guy can't? Look at his swing path. Takes his hands to the ball. That's another thing I always use. I always say, take the barrel of the bat to the ball. Well, what do you mean? If I had to hit a pitch way up here, I have to take the barrel of the bat to that ball. It's the same thing when I'm hitting here. I've got to take this barrel of the bat, watch, outside pitch, hands inside. I have to take the barrel of the bat to the ball. I have to. Here's what most hitters do. They go here, barrel of the bat, and then you do this. They cut it off. See the difference? I'm going right to the ball. Snap. Going right to the ball. Shoulder. Oh. There's the example right there. Take the barrel of the bat to the ball. Kids, you need to take the barrel of the bat to the ball. Guys, we play a skill sport. There's nowhere to hide. The young man can't hide. When the ball's hit to him, there's no blocking to help him. Kids, here it comes. It's his fundamental. He's got to catch the ball. Same thing for hitting. There's no one to help you. Here comes the ball. You got to hit it. It's a skill sport. Teach him, take the barrel of the bat. This is the barrel to the ball. If you take the barrel of the bat and then pull off on it, you miss it. But if you take the barrel of the bat to the ball, you're in good shape. What's the next step? After I get the barrel of the bat to the ball. Drive through. Good. Otherwise, another term, extension. Watch. You want to see how you hit? Okay? Everything's right. Slow motion. Here comes the ball. My head's on it. I travel here. Back foot pivot. Hands inside the ball. Whap! I am crushing. I am crushing. Stiff front leg. Everything looks good, correct? Here's the finish. If I take my bat and I hit the ball here, and I extend this way and give myself a power V, that's driving the baseball. For that young man, there's 3 parts of driving a baseball. When you hear the Twins today, what's the Twins score today?
0-0 in the 5th.
Thank you. When you're watching the Twins, I knew some of you have it. When they're hitting and they're playing and they're watching, they want to hit the ball. The next component to hitting the ball is to drive the ball. So for him and Justin Morneau or Joe Mauer, it's different. Joe Mauer hits one, he hit his home run last night. And you heard on the news last night, Joe Mauer drove the ball over the right center field fence, okay? That's what they talk about, and that's what you're set on. That's driving the baseball, home run. For this young man, that's offensive. He can't hit that. For me, it's not my game. So I thought of, and this is true on this, just follow me, there's 3 types of driving the baseball. Number 1 is through the infield. Well, what does that mean, Coach? Everybody agree with me that we want to teach guys to hit the ball on a line or on the ground hard? Does everybody agree with that? Okay, we all agree. So then now if that's what we have, the thing, then we want to make sure when the ball is hit hard, if he hits it by the third baseman, it's not one of these boom, boom, boom. It's not one of these, you know, bounce, bounce, bounce. That's an easy one to cut off. When you hit the ball, we want this to go through. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
That's driving the ball through the infield. Another way to drive the baseball would be if he was up and he drove the ball and hit it to right center in between the gap. That's driving the baseball. Or down the line. That for him is driving the ball. A drive over the shortstop's head. That's a driving the baseball for your kids. That's probably some of their best pokes. Okay? That's driving. That's what we have to teach. So there's 3 types of driving the baseball. Through the infield, through the gaps to get a double, triple, or if somebody get older, they pop one out. Hit one over somebody's head. That's driving the baseball. Well, how do you get that? You get that through hitting here and then extending through. Here's what a lot of your kids do. Watch. Here's the wrong way. Come through, contact. Looks great, doesn't it? Watch. They break it off, and they do this. They hit the ball, they then drive the baseball. Compared to, here comes the ball, contact, extension, now my wrist break through. Most kids, when they hit, they think they have to do this with the wrist. Snap them. Watch the truth. Hit, watch the bat, guys. It goes through to extension. How much roll do I have there?
0.
0. Now I'm at the end of extension. Now it snaps through. Okay? So you know what? He sounds pretty good. Don't know much about him. Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. I'm not sure I believe that. Then look at this picture. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Look at his finish. Jeff Kent is hitting a home run here. Okay? That's a home run swing. All right? If you watch his bat, look at the extension that he's getting. His hands have not rolled through it at all. The ball has already left the bat. That ball is leaving the bat. He hasn't even started to roll his wrists. But most of our kids, when they hit, they want to hit and they roll. They get no extension. You want to be a rock star coach? Teach them extension. Teach them to extend through the baseball. That's how they get their hits. So it's not bounce, bounce. It's boom through the middle or through the infield. Make sense? Okay? So that's a big part of our swing too when you're hitting. We'll break it down again. Feet right across. Okay? Feet about shoulder width apart. I want most of my weight inside my knees here. I'm looking at the pitcher. Bat's up here. Knocking knuckles are lined up. I'm looking here. Here comes the load. I go here. Point A. Here comes the ball. Stay inside to point B. Okay? We get to here. This could be C is extension. I extend through. When I hit, watch. I found this out because people would send photos for me to either sign or give to me or whatever it would be, and I started looking at them. And a lot of times they give me 1 and a 2, sign 1 and keep 1. So I get it, and I notice when you're hitting that boom, and I can always tell I'm going to right field. How do I know I'm going to right field?
Extended.
Look where the bat's at. What am I doing? It's almost like I'm pointing to where I'm hitting. If I'm hitting a ball to right field, I'm not going to finish here. I'm going to finish where I hit it. Watch. I prove everything I say. If I want to drive the ball over there, it's impossible not to do it. Watch. I'm here. Boom. Contact. Extension. Where did the ball go? Over there. Where's my belt buckle? Pointing to where I hit it. Got me? So in essence, I hit here. Extension. Look, I'm pointing. Now I break it off and I run. Make sense? Down the middle. Here it comes here. Contact. Extension. Okay? Jeff Kent's home run. Right here. Got it here. Boom. Boom. Just off of the pitcher's right shoulder. Keep it in an extension. And after they hit here, now they rotate. Now, how do you find that? Okay? Now, that coach probably has it. How many of you guys have iPhones? How many of you guys have